Okay, well, this is Education 437. It's a senior level class, and they take it usually right before they student teach. So there's kind of some pressure on here to get the job done and do it correctly. But thanks to Laura, because she helped me with this. This is the first time I put a class online, so everything was all brand new to me. And so we just had, if you just go into the Blackboard site, you get this. And so right away, they can watch my welcome video, and I'm not going to share that with you. I hope that's okay. I don't think you'd be too interested in it, but anyway, I wanted them to see, and here is the syllabus, and here is the course calendar, and I'll open that up for you and show you that. So this is the course calendar, and I've color-coded it so each different module that we have there, this class consists of 3 modules, and the first one, basically, they are looking at assessments and learning about how do I assess for learning rather than assess for a grade. So it talks a lot about formative assessments, and then the second one, they're reading a text called Teach Like a Champion 2.0, and they're learning techniques, and so they're watching video clips, and they're reading, and they're posting on the discussion board. Now the first, I didn't really say what they're doing here. There's Panopto videos of me explaining more than the chapter, and then there are also video clips of teachers actually using these things that they are learning. And this is an e-text, so the videos are in their e-text. So, and then down here they are looking at classroom management and how to create a classroom management plan for their class. So that's their schedule. It's very detailed. It tells them everything they need to do. And they can look at that, but they can also, all right, then here's how the site is. It's pretty easy. The Module 1, Assessment for Learning, they click on that, and here's week 1. There's 4 weeks, and they click on week 1. Well, let's see if it's gonna, there we go. And it says what to do. Here's your weekly to-do list. Here is the video that they're going to watch, and there is the quiz. So everything's on that week, so they don't have to go around and click any place. And that's the way it is the whole way through. When they go to the second module, Teach Like a Champion, everything is on that week, thanks to Laura, my friend and instructional designer. So we decided to do it that way because we felt like, oh, it's so much easier, because we did have it different, and really this is so much easier for them. They can go in and see, what do I have to do on that week, like week 14 tells them exactly what they have to do. That's Happy Thanksgiving. So there's only 2 days there. So anyway, questions, thoughts, anything? I think I'll go back. Yes?
I think it's very organized, and I think it's clear and user-friendly so that the students wouldn't feel intimidated, and that you put everything in the one place makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
And there's only 3
modules, yeah.
Okay.
3 modules, yeah. Okay, thank you. Yes?
What have you learned throughout this process?
What have I learned? I've learned a lot. I think I'm a better teacher because of this process. You know, the learning goes going through that quality matters, looking at somebody else's syllabus. You know, I feel that, you know, as a teacher education person, you know, teaching is obviously my passion. And and I'm always focused on what they're supposed to do, but setting those learning goals down is just like making me more focused on the content that they need to have. So I think it's made me better. It's made me look at all my syllabi from my other face-to-face classes and decide I'm going to do them differently. I'm definitely going to put those learning outcomes. I want them to see those really quickly and right away. And I've learned new software. I've learned what not to do as well as what to do. And, you know, just Megan and I talked yesterday about, you know, like the content and of even the videos, how if you know, how you got to be careful what you know, what you put on them, that is it protected by, you know, by something. We don't want I don't want the university to get sued because of me, that's for sure. But I mean, you know, I'm really, and it's made me rethink that I'm probably going to, and just because of the conversation we had yesterday, I probably am going to redo, this has been this, I redo a lot. And I don't like watching myself, so, you know, it's painful, you know, but I'm going to redo my videos, my Panopto videos, I decided, in here, yes.
I think it's a great idea. The first time I did this last year, I couldn't figure out how to project my voice. So it was like almost at the end of all the recordings that I started to sound normal. And then I was like, all right. So I just had to go back to the beginning and redo it. It made sense.
Yes, and I also think, I've just been really thinking about this. I'm going to just do maybe a little bit different and maybe make them shorter. I think they're too long, first of all. Make them shorter, more to the point, and more of what you know, what I'm going to tell them that they don't get actually from the text, because they have to read the text, they have to watch the clips, and so I think they'll be better. I think they'll probably be more, instead of, oh, I gotta watch her again, it'll be, oh, okay, I can do 10 minutes of her.
Maybe instead of shorter, you can do separate, like one being
that's a good idea.
lecture, class information, being external ideas.
Good idea. That's a thought. I like that. Like 2 quick videos. Yes, Megan.
Can you talk a little bit about how students are going to be evaluated?
They're going to be evaluated on this module right here, they're going to be evaluated on the quiz. And I made sure to put in my syllabus that a good way to study for this class would be to take notes on, because I have on the quizzes, I have there's things from the chapters, the video recordings that are not part of the book, and also from the video clips. So they have to watch everything in order to do well on the quizzes. So they have a quiz on that module. On the second module, they have quiz and discussion board right here. They have to, on Teach Like a Champion, they have to respond to a discussion prompt, and then and that's also in, I'll show you, that's also in here. Okay, so there's the video clip, and there's the discussion question. So they have to respond to the question to get 20 points, and then they have to respond to somebody else's to get an extra 10. So that's how they get points on that one. On this classroom management, they actually have to do a classroom management. That's kind of their final project, because in teacher ed, it's not so much, I teach in 300 to 400 level classes. I don't do a lot of exams because everything's project based. So I wanted, you know, a project in here, you know, because like I had to go and remake all the quizzes, because generally I have them reflect, I have them do different things, and I felt like that wouldn't be enough meat to say just reflect on the chapter, because I can get if they know it from discussion and things like that, but since it's not face-to-face. So with the last one, they actually have to do a classroom management plan, and it's 25 PowerPoint slides, and there's certain criteria that have to be in those slides. So that's how they're going to get evaluated. That's how they're going to get their grade. Anybody have suggestions about that? Does that sound like it's pretty good? Okay.
Do you have any question you would like to get some feedback for ideas?
Well, just the videos that you do. So do you do smaller videos then?
I do different things. If I want to talk about a concept, like something that they're going to use throughout the semester, I might do a video just on that. Okay. And then if I want to talk about something like news or something, then I might do something small and say this is optional to post about. Okay. So I just I'm trying now to incorporate more of me So in small sound bites, like you said, you don't want to give them more than 8 to 10 minutes, maybe. I would personally not want
Right.
to do more than that.
Okay, okay,
But smaller, more focused, so they can review back.
okay, okay.
Dr. Rivera's technique is important for students that don't want to sort of muffle through a video to find that one thing that you said.
Okay.
So if you can
Right.
stick to one topic per video and label it as such, students are able to go back to that particular
Ah,
video instead
okay,
of
I
muffling
like
through
that.
a 12-minute
Yeah.
video to find that 2-minute
Yeah.
discussion. Just
Just
makes it more
user-friendly. Exactly.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
So, okay, that's a good idea. Okay,
And I
I
would
will
just
do that.
construct my logic around new things the same way. Try to think about that, like smaller, easier to find. What's the objective of it? You know?
and label it that
Yeah.
way so that they could go back and revisit what I
Yeah.
said about, okay, I like that. I'll do that. Okay, yeah. So that was my only struggle, was the videos, because I just thought I didn't like them, so I redid them, and you know, I didn't like them again, but I think that definitely gives me more focus, and I'll go back and
use
redo.
art and stuff. I started to do different parts of my offices.
Yeah.
Have fun. Don't let them stare at a white wall.
Okay,
I mean,
like
think
put
about
something
it.
on my shoulder.
Think about the same thing you dressed up today. I would
Yeah.
tell my students going to an interview, you dress up a certain way because you're doing a presentation. You know, entertain them also.
Okay, all right, I can do that.
Just so you know, nobody feel comfortable watching themselves.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
It's all like you just have to ignore it. and
Yeah,
do it.
right, okay, okay. And I did get to test a little bit of it out in my class that I'm teaching now. I made them watch one of my videos where it was just a direction video to see if I gave them the directions that they needed. And I did all but one, and it took them forever to count. And I said, oh, you don't have to count. It was Excel spreadsheet, so it was funny. But I did get some feedback, and that really did help. So, but your feedback of this, I like that idea of just the content, or, you know, 8 to 10 minutes. I like that. I'll do that. Thanks, yeah.
Okay, great. Let's give Gina a round.
Thank you.